Yeah, I know, it's just workout.
Hey guys, it's me, Mike Lerner, also known as Michael Wynn, from your Nostalgia is coming live today with another episode of the Wimpy thing, and as you can see, I'm in the toilet. I know, it's not dark time, it's Christmas Eve. Later on today, it's going to be Christmas Eve on this Saturday, because it's a Saturday episode. We're at it again for another this Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book, or as I just like to call it in my reissues, the Lunatics Superstars Life book. Obviously enough, in the last episode, we've been covering up so much good things, and I don't know what was thinking about it, and back in the middle school age, I didn't know what to do with it. Even my sister wrote down some things on my book or diary, whatever you want to call it. And that's what we're doing today's video. We're going to continue with it. According to my calculations, we're on the page, no matter what it is, predict the future. Because that's where we left off. Predict the future. In 50 years, robots and mankind will be locked in a battle for supremacy. And it shows a person hitting on a robot. Like, nah, hey, quit that. You hit my head, you dork. So for my perspective, I said no, but if it was in the future for the next 50 years, I would say yes, they would. I mean, robots, bugs, and aliens are going to be coming here in the next 20 to 50 years. I mean, blowing me up my life being at age 76. Actually, yeah, 76. Parents will be banned for dancing within 20 years for their children. Back in the day, I said it was going to be false because why not? But in the future, but in the nearby future, or for this year, I'm going to say that's not going to be true. I mean, the only thing their parents is going to be banning is if they're going to be assaulting them. When you're going to be doctor? I don't know that way you're asking me then. Alright, then if you're not going to be a doctor, jump down that hole. I mean, what you talking about? I'm ready to call the police. They're going to be arresting you. I'll screw you. People will have instant messaging chips implanted on their brains. And it shows Gregory confronting with his friend Frederick. You are a dork. That's what it says on his mind. I was like, wow! Well, you're an asshole. Back in my days, I don't think you can put like chips in their backs. I mean, their brains or anything. But in a nearby future, actually, you know what? We could think of it. Yeah, actually, we could. I'm pretty sure I could. But it has to be like some mental job, like inserting like you know those AirPods, those wireless earpods that you put on your ears. That's some technical work. I mean, you have to put one on the side of your ear, your eyes. Actually, you have to grab like one of these glasses and an earpod and attach to it, and you can see what you're able to do. I mean, this is the future, folks. This is what we're gonna need. So I'm gonna say true for this one. I mean that must happen. Your 5 bold predictions for the future. Well, on 3076, I'm gonna be reincarnated. I said back in the day, if eaters survive when we grow old. I mean, okay. Actually, I'm going to keep that. Everything in Earth will change. Okay, I don't know what was up with me when I said everything in Earth will change. Because, first of all, climate changes, global warming are happening in Earth, but I don't know what's going to happen to us. I mean, I know we went through the ISIS thing, several brutal, like a terrorist attack, and blacks and all that such, and even Trump being president. Nothing in this earth will change, so I will say in the future that I'll be president for 2064. There we go. For number 3, I said last time, fuck Jared Alexander, because he was a worst friend of mine, and actually, here's the thing. I've been telling everybody in the school, like back in my middle school and high school years, I told everyone to mess around with Jared because he's been like offending me so much. So I want everyone in this world to like push off Jared. I mean, he's just a sicko. So for number 3, I said make everyone proud of me. I mean, it's not. I mean, if it's gonna be Jared to be fooling around with me, I will assassinate him at the age 36. Like the assassination of Fidel Castro. Somebody killed him. An outstanding ovation. Somebody gonna whack this guy. I mean, I would imagine that Adolf Hitler gonna be there assassinating Fidel Castro. I would even assassinate Vladimir Putin. For number 4, I said let him do all the things he does. Alright, first of all, I don't know who is he. I don't know what person I'm talking about. So I'll say in the future, I'm the WWE World Champion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be the WWE World Champion, Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion, and half of the Tag Team Champions, and also not being the Divas Champion because I'm not like a total boo guy. Cruiserweight Champion and future champions because I'm the man who runs the entire thing. I'm the lunatic superstar. I mean, I want to go against Miz for his Intercontinental Champion because if I don't get my opportunity for him, there's going to be some more punishments for him because I'm not going to let this whole failed thing go against on him. I mean, he's just a sicko. I just want to kill him so bad. Or actually, not kill him so bad. I want to just put the pen on his back and spread blood over my face, and even Marisa, she would die for her own panic. For 5, the last time I said F yeah. I don't know what I meant F yeah, but I'm gonna say I time traveled with Doc Brown and Marty McFly. I mean, I've seen Back to the Future movies, like the Back to the Future 1, 2, 3, but if they don't do a number 4 and bring back Doc Brown and Marty McFly, and put me in the cast just to be a time traveler with them, and even Marty McFly's wife in the year 2015, someone will have to be a rejected Marty McFly. But first, a word of warning. If you don't want to hear the spoilers that I'm going to be thinking about Back to the Future 4, skip to where this is going to be at, and if you want to go through the entire thing, just go ahead. I don't care, but yeah, do whatever you want. I already know what's going to be the plot for Back to the Future 4. I'm going to just be imagining Marty McFly doing the same concept in his garage, riding on his new truck, whatever it's called, or a huge ass car or something. Then me and Doc Brown will show up out of nowhere and tell him to go with us to the future, to the year. Actually, on this date, May 26, 2046, and May 26, 2000, May 26, 2042. Just to find out that we're just going to be, because I want to be at the convention center to see what's going to be like for that, because there was alright, I'm just going to be going off a little limb off in here, so Nickelodeon has this thing in a time zone thing where they place a time capsule. That's what they say. They put a time capsule in there back in the day in the year not 54. It was 50. They placed that thing for 50 years, so it's 1982. They placed. Actually, yeah, it was back in 1992, and they placed it in there, covered it up with the basic things they said, and I want to get the actual things that were in there because I'm not gonna be some freaking thief. Marty McFly's gonna predict about what he's going to be like throughout his entire years, even his kids, and also his children are now being bullied by their bullies' parents and their children. And I'm also going to be witnessing to help them because that's what I'm going to predict, that we're going to be in there. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be predicting. May 26, 2042, make it happen. And also make it happen that the year, and also make it happen Back to the Future 4, that if I could be part of that movie, I need to, this is going to be legit, folks. Legit. Oh, god damn it. More predictive the future, folks. This is going to be the future, folks. This is going to be the future. Answer these questions. Then check back when you're an adult to see how you did. When I'm 30 years old, I'll live blank miles from my current home. So, this is here, so. Within years, actually, I said I'll live 2 miles from my current home, so I had to think back. So, beyond my age, 30, I'll say that I might stay there, but I might have to live I had to be really close. So let's say 0.5 miles. I will live 0.5 miles from my current home, which is here. So I'll be tiptoe walking from one house to the other because I like this neighborhood so much. So that's my house right there. I will tippy-toe walk from this side, so here to there. My wife will walk from over here, and even my kids. I don't know what we're going to be, so I'll just figure it out then. I will be either married or single. The last time I said I'm going to be single because back in my middle school years, I was feeling a little bit desperate because my ex-girlfriend, Fiona, left me behind in middle school in my 8th grade years, and my life had been desperate. I've been stuck with her boyfriend, her brother, which is kind of sucks, and living with my coolest friends. So, and actually, I've been meeting several girls throughout my life, and I only entertain them, but except for one that tried to go for me. And I don't know if she's wanted me or something, or she wants to date with me, but I don't know. But I'm still living with good friends and coolest friends, and even awesome friends, because high school is really awesome. So I'm guessing that I might be being married in the year 30. I don't know. I will have blank kids and a blank named Blink. So I had to give a numerous of kids and a child, or either a male or female, named that. When I'm 30 years old, I will have 2 children. And yes, I'm going to say a boy, and like the last time I said a boy, so I wanted a boy also. And that boy's name will be Evan. I will work as a Blink and make Blink dollars a year. So the last time I said I will work as a singer and I'll make more dollars a year. More dollars a year. What the hell am I going to do with these dollars a year? Really? Did he have to mention dollars? I could said more money, so here, I'll change this. Actually, also the last time I said singers, I could do that. I had to be a celebrity. I'll work as a celebrity and make more money a year. Money, dollars, same difference. I will live in a Blink on a blank. So, the last time I said I'll live in a desert region on a town called Las Vegas. Which is true though. But in the nearby future, when I think of Las Vegas, we live in in the Great Plains. I will live in the Great Plains in a town called Las Vegas. And I'll keep that. I'll keep it. I'll keep in my hometown. I'll take a Blink to work every day. And the last time I said I'll take a motorcycle to work every day. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to, since I'm the age 16, I better start doing my license thing. Because if I don't, I may be handicapped. Dang, this is too much. Mom, give me until spring break. So motorcycle's a good thing, but the only problem is, it's just me only, without that. So I need some really good comfort. So I'll say I will take my Toyota Camry 2009 and car to work every day. I will be blank feet, blank inches tall. So I said I will be 1,000,000 feet, 1,000 inches tall. That's how tall like a that's how tall that would be like a dinosaur or a whale. The world's largest whale, the blue whale, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex combined together. Boom, that's how big it is. Actually, Godzilla, that would be. So that would suck if I were that size. So I would be feet, and I wouldn't be too high. So I'll say 6'2". I mean, right now I'm like 5'8", and probably in his years, those age, I would be like 5'11" too. Yeah, that concept. But I will have the same basic haircut I have now. The last time I said true, but right now false. I mean, I change haircuts. I mean, I started my years looking like a dreaded kid, like mohawk, right? Like whatever this is called, and now I have a little curve thing, and everyone recognizes me. Because back in my age, I looked like a dumb pussy. But for right now, I'm a genius, a lunatic, and sometimes a little bit of a pussy. I will have the same best friends that I have right now. It's obviously true. I mean, you're gonna have the same best friends, the same year and day that you met them. Now, ordinarily, this will be a concept for disaster. I mean, if you're gonna be having friends, you're also gonna be knowing how much you love them and knowing their death. Your friend's death is gonna be a disaster. I will be in a really excellent shape. The last time I said I said true and false because I don't know where I'm going at, but I'll say true. I mean, I'm gonna be in WWE, and again, I will fight against The Miz. I will listen to the same kind of music I listen to now, and it's true because go Michael Jackson, MJ for life. Always remember it, Michael Jackson. I've been listening to all his albums. I listen to his Off the Wall album. I listen to his Thriller, his band, his history past. His story past and whatever future your album. I listen to his Dangerous, currently 25 years. His Invincible, his Michael, which is obviously a album, but his Jackson 5 albums and his Escape. I mean, what's gonna be next? I'll have visit blank different countries. The last time I said I'll visit 4 different countries. That will include Mexico, my hometown, Vietnam, obviously, California, and New York. I think it has to be more than that because even though I'm going to those same 4 countries every single year, like for vacation, I actually never been to New York. In the nearby future, I would have to change to 5 because I might be going to Canada. The things that will change the most about me between now and then will be, what am I going to say? The last time I said a bold haircut and I'll look like a genius. Super! The reissue is, the thing that will change the most about me between now and then is his past. I mean, his past was a disaster. I don't want to mention what my past was like. More protect the future, folks. More protecting the future. But this time, since we're, have dices anywhere in his bathroom, we're gonna be using this pen and determine that which locations, location, a home, how many kids, either a pet, which job I'm gonna be, a vehicle, and a salary. So it says. What you're really basically going to do is roll a die over and over, crossing the items. So it looks like I have to roll every single roll one at a time. So me and my friend also, we did this as a joke. We we go from igloo to house, so we had to restart all over again. So, well, apparently that footage was lost because he accidentally deleted the flipping pen on determining which home location, kids, and pets was determined to be. So what I did was I did that same. I did the entire concept early on today, and looks like for my future, I'm gonna be living in a house in a city with 10 children. With 10 children. I mean, would you imagine that my family with my grandparents, or aka my family-in-law, will have to take care of my kids?
Oh, honey, this is gonna be sad when I was taking care of my children. My child was a dork and he's being as a badass because he was a jerk. Shut up!
I actually did a file completions for each pet, which I'm gonna recap again. So, if you have a pet as a dog, be careful on what crap he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be barking a lot, showing some attitude, and crapping a lot. Cats is gonna be hissing at you like, and also be careful which locations the cat is going to be pooping out. Birds is going to be a little bit flightless. I mean, they're going to be like flying everywhere, and be careful on how you're going to catch their crap. And turtles are pretty slow. And next one, we're going to get to jobs, which is by far the most like let's just say, well, just watch jobs. So there's like a lot of jobs. So it's either a doctor, an actor, clown. I know clowns are no longer existing for the Halloween season. I mean, it's already over. A mechanic, a lawyer, a pilot, a pro athlete, a dentist, a magician, or whatever you want. So we're gonna do the style of eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and we're gonna go from that process until we get to which one we got. I mean, which one I got. So the last time I said I want to be an actor, and my friend said he wants to be a pilot. So let's do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I get? Cross off pilot, so I cross off his advice. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Damn it, I screwed up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If my friend... Damn it! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? I'll cross off the dentist because... Alright, first of all, the one I crossed off earlier, pilot, it could be a good job, but the problem is you're going to be like having a hard time to like do the landing gear and all that such. And plus, I heard like several stories on disappearance on most pilots and planes and all that such, and that makes me don't want to be going to plane again. I mean, at one moment, if you're going to be like a pilot, what would you be imagining if you're going to be a pilot? Yo, pilot, wake up! We're going to be landing in the Atlantic Ocean! And plus, we're going to be hitting at that Egyptian pyramid. What? Oh, god damn it!
Look what you did.
I cross out dentist because the first things first, it's a good thing to take care of their people's teeth and all that such, but that's a lot of hard work. Pulling out teeth and seeing their blood coming out of their mouths, it's just freaking creepy. I mean, what would I imagine if I cleaned their own teeth? Oh god, it's too tight! It's too tight! I just need to... God! Oh god, that was his gold teeth! What did I just do? That was Mario! Now it looks like he doesn't have to do his plumbing job. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? Whatever I want will have to be crossed out because I'm can be either a singer. I mean, sometimes I can sing. I can do most acting and such. I mean, there's something I can do. I can do those two for right now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by... Damn it! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? Damn it! I have to cross out my acting career. I mean, I like acting and all. I like acting in some point, but sometimes it can be really hard work. I mean, you have to spend like a lot of money on getting that lines, that role. I mean, that's a hard working job, but still, I like acting pretty much. Thanks to Steve Urkel. There's much to it, moron! Alright, I mean, I know the concept of a game that role and such, but you have to put on like several costumes and all that such. I mean, you're gonna be full of sweat. The next day of work, after you're done with your acting, you're gonna be like, thank God I'm done with all that acting for that Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Hey, where's my wife? Oh God, she might be still at work. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? I'll cross off lawyer because there are several things that a lawyer must do. Number one, it has to keep track of you. Number two, you have to face like other people's things because first off, if you're gonna be a lawyer, you have to keep in mind the rest of people know it's your ass's business. I mean, I'm not just gonna say a lawyer has to be a good job, but it has to be like a serious mental job. Let's see. You masturbated a child. That sucks for you. Looks like you had to be spending $20 off on that thing. I mean, what do you want me to do next? You want me to like rip out a guy's heart and put it in some animatronic thing? Sheesh. That would have to be like $1 million then. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If my... Dang it! Eeny, meeny, miny... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? Cross out doctor. Thank God.
No, Dad, I'm...
Every single parent in this world wants their child to be a doctor because, first of all, you gotta be taking care of how their conditions working and all that good stuff. And number two, I feel like you can get their sickness really fast. I mean, watch. I'm sorry, you have AIDS. Alright, I'm thinking of doing this doctor thing is way too off. I've seen them carrying like safety gear, but what if it catches you really instantly? I mean, all those diseases, those bacteria, all that things, they can go pass through like the clothing, even like whenever you're breathing all that such, it might go pass through it, and you can get it instantly. Unnerving. Yeah, forget about it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? I'll cross out magician because first things first on the list. Magician should be being a magician or seeing magicians do their job is a fun thing, but it's also considered to be an acting career. I mean, magic. I mean, I know some magic can be real, but sometimes they can be fake. I mean, you have to do like a lot of mental work on the props and all the actors who did the magic and such. But doing magic is kind of a little bit of hard work. I mean, what would I imagine if Dr. David Copperfield was doing his magic afterwards? Alright, it looks like it's time for me to go home to Hawaii after I made a woman's vagina disappear, so it's time for me to go. Alright, man, be careful then. I want to see you in the next couple of years. And... Holocaust! No, that's not supposed to happen. That would be cool though if you actually vanished from the carpet. And somehow I shoot it down in the shower, which doesn't have water. I wasn't playing in the bathtub, folks. I wasn't. Not like what lava juice did. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. If I said which job will I have? Thank God I'm not gonna have a job as a clown because first of all, kids are afraid of clowns, and being harassed by a clown is pretty sad. I mean, I know some clowns that are like, I'm sad. I'm a clown. I don't know why I'm a clown. I'm so sad. If you're a clown in a circus and you have some talent, but some kids leave you behind, and the cops are around in the circus, what would you imagine be like? Alright, kids, I'm gonna be juggling some of these body parts around. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that trick later as soon as I go to prison and end my life. Alright, looks like we're two down, so either mechanic or pro athlete, I'm telling you. Jeez. I knew it really quick. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If I said which job will I have? And the thing I chose, the pro athlete, I'll cross off mechanic. Which that means I'm going to be a pro athlete, folks. I'm going to be a pro athlete. I mean, also like cross off mechanic because of you have to like put out like several stuff. I mean, you have to like fix things a lot. You have to fix like, for example, a toilet. You have to like build giant walls. You have to make like a picture frame. You have to build all that such. And the thing that you'll come home afterwards when you go home being a mechanic is how you smell in the factory. Is that silicone semen? Why is it on my shoulder then? Yeah, a bartender. Design your dream house. So, what Greg future house would have, like on the corner on this side, like he'll have an arcade right next to it, right here. There's a bowling alley. He'll have inside his house is a pool, his master bed, his 90-inch screen plasma TV, his hot tub right next to his bed. His entrance is going to be right next to his indoor pool, his pizzeria, his servant quarters, and a go-kart track, which sounds pretty awesome. But for me, I'll keep the house like this, but except I'll change several things, which I'll figure out a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit more later on this, maybe on Instagram or Facebook. Friends of Hall of Fame. So back in the day in middle school, I put my old friends from the Broskies under Hall of Fame. So that includes my friends Dylan, Kyle, Josh, the other Jerry, Andy, Nick, and even Michelle, which she likes to be. So, and they're all in the name of each category. So I had to think of this really fast. Actually, I'll mention my friends from the past and the future. So if you hear your name, I'll give you that's your shout out, and I'll meet you back in the next week on a. And I'll meet you back in next. So if y'all hear, so my friends, if you hear your names, I'll meet you back in the next week after we got back from winter break, and I'll give you a shout out on Facebook and Instagram if you have one, or Twitter if you have one. I don't have one yet, or Snapchat. I don't have the one either. You know what? I don't have those. I'll mention all my old friends' names, including their pictures, their names, and the category they're in. So, my friend Dylan, so the first category, Dylan would be most likely to fall asleep in class. Kyle, with a creepy stare, would mostly like to faint at a sight of blood. Josh, the old Josh Pike, with a pretty decent artwork with creepy pupil eyes, would most likely to become president. My asshole friend, or frenemy, Jared, back in the day, most likely to accidentally wear pajamas in school. My friend Nicholas, like a boss, with a cool hair look and even his own design. For Jeff Kinney, would most likely to be a billionaire, or aka he would mostly like to be a boss, like PewDiePie. Michelle, my sister, back there. Hi, Michelle, you're in the video.
Please help me.
She said hi. The Power Rangers right next to it. I don't know. And most likely to be in a reality TV show, which I like to. I would mostly want to join in a circus. Not gonna happen. But I said want $1. Money. That's how we roll. And Andy with bat wings and looks like a puffy penguin Edgemite, the ones those penguin books, the old penguin thing, was most likely to set a world record. So I have to think this through. So give me time of who. So like give me like a couple of seconds or minutes depending on my figurations of who's going to be in that category. Alright, I kept two of my old friends, and actually I kept one frenemy, one friend that's still in here, and I put several new people in here. So here we go. So the Jared Alexander would most likely to be falling asleep in class. Dante will most likely to faint at the sight of blood. I'll post that on Instagram. Kennedy, I don't know if y'all know Kennedy, but last year I saw Kennedy from Dynasty, and he was awesome. He would mostly like to become president. I mean, shout out to Kanye West if he wants to be president for year 2020. Make it happen. Tim, which is he's in my Algebra 2 class. He would mostly like to accidentally wear pajamas in school. I mean, he's a cool dude, and plus, he's even taller than me. He is like 5 inches. Not like 5 inches. Like a foot tall. Dakota, which is he's in student council for Sierra Vista right now. Actually, I would visit student council every single lunch for Sierra Vista. Like every single day I would visit there, and he will mostly likely to become a billionaire. And this is where my tongue stopped working. I'll mention this to you for all of you student council who's watching this right now, but I'm gonna say that more with Eleanor, my good friend Ella, would mostly like to be in a reality TV show. I mean, I see that. I mean, even though Ella, have like a grandma's hair and all that such, I'm not offending you or harassing you or something, but I think you would. I'm just saying. My good friend Jared Scott Marty, he would most likely to join in a circus. I mean, I'm not saying he's a weirdo, but I'm just saying. And I'm gonna keep Kyle, because Kyle would most likely to set a world record for. I would have him to have the most world record of having like millions of beanies on his head. And it looks like I'm calling this for a video today because there's a time limit going on right now on my camera. And also, yeah, we're going to stop right here. And the next episode on the Lunatics Superstars Life, we're going to be getting a few questions from Greg. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. So if you like this a lot, give this a like. Hit on that playlist if you missed any episodes on that the Lunatics Superstars Life DIY book. And subscribe if you're new. Hit me on my Facebook and Instagram. And as always, we'll see you guys next time. And have yourself a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And peace to all of y'all. And we'll see you in 2017. I did it this time, Michael. Well, boy, yo homie's gonna take over this book because I'm gonna be the #1 seller. And this is why they call me Tiki Rumor Reject.